Today's drug and alcohol abuse are very real concerns, especially for our children. The average age a kid will first try drugs, they say, is 13 years old. And today, kids are getting more clever about hiding it from us, the parents. Tess is in our newsroom with a closer look at this. So we got to stay on top of what they're doing, even more so now, Tess.
Exactly. You know, scary to think that this desk, right? Come take a look. This could be like your child's desk at home, but there are things here that we're about to show you that I think as parents we're going to be surprised. But yes, these things are out there, and a lot of kids are using them to hide their drugs. These are some of the common things in my hand right now. We were talking about vaping. This is the Juul, and I want to bring in Shane Watson, who is with Not My Kid, to talk about some of the things that parents will be surprised about. This pretty common, but even still, parents may not know what this is. It looks like maybe an MP3 player. I thought it was a lighter.
Very easy to overlook. Not something you'd see as a parent and think that could be dangerous to my teen.
But it's commonly used for vaping. This is one of the main sources.
It is, and nicotine is harmful to the still developing brain of adolescents, and it's easy to overlook, and it's hard to help a kid if you're not noticing the source of the problem.
We're going to talk about in a second how to talk to your kids, but let's talk about what is out there now and what your kids may be hiding their drugs in, and this is the scary part. Shane, let's begin over here. It looks like pens, markers, but that's not it.
Nothing that catches your eye, nothing looks out of place. This highlighter certainly wouldn't look out of place. It is a working highlighter. It does mark, but this also has a pipe in the back. You have the bowl there, you have the mouthpiece here. Easily hidden, and again, if you can't detect the source of the problem, it's hard to help your child. Who in Arizona doesn't have a bottle of water? Even at school, and rightfully so, you should be able to.
Like
and it is a bottle of water, but this comes apart,
Wow.
and there's a concealment chamber in the center as well. Very easy to overlook. The lipstick, if this was tossed in a purse or a backpack with a bunch of other lipsticks, you wouldn't pay any attention to it. You open it, it actually kind of looks like lipstick. But like the highlighter, this is also a pipe as well. Bowl is there, mouthpiece is here. It's staggering how easy these are to get. A lot of smoke shops have them, a lot of online retailers have them. This Coke can feels like a full can of Coke because it's weighted inside with plaster of Paris. It's got a threaded lid, and it's a concealment device as well. And then this one.
This one is crazy, all right?
Very
I'm hungry.
amazing.
I'm gonna grab some Pringles. You can hear him shaking. It's a new container. Not so. Another hidden compartment. Wow, what? Parents are seeing this. I know, like myself, my mouth is dropping going, what? I can't believe these things are out there, but they are. So how do we even talk to our kids? Because you don't wanna say, I'm gonna search your room and every week I'm gonna look through your stuff, because you're gonna ruin that trust, right?
You want to explain it's not a matter of I don't trust you. I recognize how much pressure you're under in middle school and high school, how much temptation is around you. My number one job as a parent is to keep you healthy and safe and alive. I know that even great kids can be tempted to use drugs, and I want to make sure that you're not falling under that pressure. And not only do you not tie this into a punishment or approach it in a heavy-handed way, having good results can result in getting a privilege, earning or maintaining a privilege. We want to help kids. We don't want to punish kids.
Right now, there are so many kids that, you know, will fall, are hiding it, are doing these things. What are some of the telltale signs that parents should look out for before going ahead and starting a search?
Parents know their kids better than anyone. They know what is normal tone of voice, body language, facial expressions, level of eye contact. They know how they look when they come in the door after school. If you're seeing multiple changes in behavior over multiple days, pay attention, sit down, start that conversation. Changes in grades, peer groups, sleeping habits, eating habits. If you see it as a parent, don't be in denial. It's hard to accept it when you love that child so much, but we need to accept it and we need to help them.
Parents come up with that line, not my kid. We want to think our kids are the best, but like you said, even the best can fall between the cracks. And that's why Shane and the organization Not My Kid does an incredible job in providing resources for families and help for families, especially the parents who don't know how to deal with these things. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for opening our eyes to some of these ways that kids may be hiding their drugs, guys. An eye-opener for parents indeed, and hopefully this will get the conversation started. Shane says by 10 years old, you want to start opening the doors to the conversation. I was like, that's how old my kids are. But we need to stay on top of it before it's too late, and you're going to be saying, not my kid.
Yeah. Tess is going to be going through every Pringles can in her kitchen.
Checking
them out.
I am, and more.
I know, that's pretty crazy stuff, isn't it?
And the kids are hiding it. Whoever's making this stuff is making it really easy for them. Tess, thank you for that. That's good stuff.
Where's your lipstick? I gotta inspect that.
Stay away from it.